Good morning and Jai Hind everyone. So today we start some questions on determinant, and after that we are studying about the application of determinant. Okay, so you write first question. If P not equal to 0, write it. If P not equal to 0, Q not equal to 0, and determinant P, Q, P alpha plus Q. P alpha plus Q, and second column is Q alpha plus R, and the third column is P alpha plus Q, and here you have Q alpha plus R, and 0 is equal to 0. 0 is equal to 0. Then using properties of determinant, prove that at least one of the following statements is true. Yes, right. First statement, P, Q, R are in GP. Means you have to prove that P, Q, R are in GP. And second, alpha is the root of the equation. Px square plus 2qx plus R is equal to 0. Alpha is a root of the equation Px square plus 2qx plus R is equal to 0. Understand? So that is your question. So what you do here, you trying to that means find the value of this determinant. Understand? And check it and trying to prove that PQR in GP. So when the result you have, then you can say PQR are in GP, means Q square is equal to P. Okay. So if you have a result like that, Q square is equal to PR, then you can say that PQR are in GP. So if you are think about the element which we given here, so just to think about it, here you have 0, and yes, you're trying to make here 0 also. So how it is possible to make here 0?
Sir, R3 replaced by
Yes, R3 replaced by
R3 minus alpha R1 minus R2.
Okay. So if you applying the operation like that, here you have 0. Understand? And first of all, you trying to find the value of this determinant and check it. What is its value? Okay. So your operation is R3 replaced by alpha times of R1. Sorry, R3 replaced by R3 minus alpha times of R1 minus R2. So first you applying this operation in third row. So you can write first row as it is P Q, and here you have P alpha plus Q, and second you have Q, here you have R, and here you have Q alpha plus R, and here you have 0, and just check it. If you that was multiplying by alpha, and yes, applying here, so here you have 0, and here what you have, here you have if you are subtracting here from R3, so the sign of these elements are changed, so you have minus P alpha square minus Q alpha and minus Q alpha minus r. So here you have minus 2q alpha. So you write minus 2q alpha minus r. So in this way, here you have the element and all that value is equal to 0. Okay. So what you do here, you have to expand with respect to R3. So here you expand it with respect to R3 and check it, what is your result. So here you can write minus P alpha square minus 2Q alpha minus R into you eliminating third row and third column. So here you have PR minus Q square is equal to 0. So here you see that the two factors are 0 here. The product of two factors are 0. So there be a possibility that if this first factor is 0 or second factor is 0. Understand? Either first factor is 0 or second factor is 0. Understand? So if you write first factor is 0, first factor is 0, so you can write minus P alpha square minus 2Q alpha minus R is equal to 0, or if you are changing its sign, so you have P alpha square plus 2Q alpha plus R is equal to 0. Understand? So in this way, here you have an equation. Now, if you are seeing its second part of your question, alpha is the root of the equation px square plus 2qx plus r is equal to 0. So you see that alpha is a root. So when you say that alpha is a root of any equation, yes, that alpha satisfying that given equation. So here you see that in this equation, x is replaced by alpha here. So its result proves that alpha is the root of. So write it. So alpha is the root. Alpha is the root of equation uh, px square plus 2qx plus r is equal to 0. Plus r is equal to 0. So you can write in this way, and this proves your second part of the question. Understand? Now, if you are taking its second, that means factors, or you have second factor PR minus Q square is equal to 0. So you can write Q square is equal to PR. Q square is equal to PR. So you have PQR R in GP. So write it. Hence PQR R in GP. PQR R in GP. So it's prove your second part. Understand? Note it. And yes, one of the question is also there, which be same as the question we solved no, yesterday. But that question was asked in 2016. That's why, yes, you solve it today also. Yes, write it. In a triangle ABC, लिख लो बेटा ये लास्ट क्वेश्चन, और बाकी जो भी क्वेश्चंस हैं इसकी आप प्रैक्टिस करते रहो, है ना, और अच्छा करो. And from Saturday, your tests are start. MCQ test of 50 marks. सैटरडे से आपके सारे टेस्ट जो भी हैं वो स्टार्ट होंगे, और टाइम टेबल उसी टाइम के हिसाब से जो आपका सीक्वेंस था पीछे वाले डेट पे शेड्यूल, उसी के अकॉर्डिंग 6 तारीख से आपका, अरे सॉरी, सैटरडे जो भी डेट हो रहा हो उस डेट से स्टार्ट हो जाएगा टेस्ट. Okay, so write in a triangle ABC, if, yes, right, determinant 1 plus cos A plus cos square A, cos A plus cos square A, and second column 1 plus cos b plus cos square b, 1 plus cos c, and cos c plus cos square c is equal to 0. That be equal to 0, then prove that ABC is an isosceles triangle. Then prove that ABC is an isosceles triangle. Yes, that question is same as that of previous question. Sorry, which you solved yesterday here. Yes, trying to simplify. Yes, here you applying operation C1 replaced by C1 minus C2 and C2 replaced by C2 minus C3. So C1 replaced by C1 minus C2 and C2 replaced by C2 minus C3. So here you have 0. Here you have cos A minus cos B, and cos A minus cos B, and plus cos square A minus cos square B. You write in this way, and here you have 0. Cos B minus cos C, cos B minus cos C, plus cos square B minus cos square C, and your third column is 1 plus cos C, and cos C plus cos square C is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. So you write the elements of determinant in this way. Now you can take common cos A minus cos B and cos B minus cos C from first column and second column. So write it, cos A minus cos B into cos B minus cos C, that be common. So here you have 1. Here you have 1 plus cos A plus cos B. Oh, sorry, here you have 0. So 0, 1, and 1 plus cos A plus cos B. And in second column, you have 0, 1, and 1 plus cos B plus cos C. And in third column, you write 1 plus cos C, and cos C plus cos square C. Cos square C, and is equal to 0. Yes, write it. So all that elements are left. Now you expand it with respect to R1. So just to see the result of what you have when you expand it with respect to R1. So first row and third column is eliminated. So you have 1 minus cos B plus cos C minus 1 minus cos A minus cos B. So 1 and 1 is cancelled out. Cos B is cancelled out. And finally you have a result cos C minus cos A. Cos C minus cos A. So you have the final result. Yes, write it, cos A minus cos B into cos B minus cos C into cos C minus cos of A, and is equal to 0. So here you have the result. Means the product of three factors are 0. Okay. So how you simplify? Yes, so there be a possibility either first factor is 0, or second is 0, or third is 0. Okay. So if first factor is 0, so you have cos A is equal to cos B, or you can write A is equal to B. For second, you have B is equal to C, or for third, you have C is equal to A. So if in a triangle there be a possibility either angle A is equal to angle B, or B is equal to C, or C is equal to A, so you can say that yes, the triangle is isosceles triangle, because the side opposite to equal angle of a triangle are equal. So due to that property, you can say that the triangle is isosceles triangle. So you write it. Yes, explain about it, how you say it is an isosceles triangle in this way. Yes, write it. So here you have cos A is equal to cos B. or A is equal to B. You have this result, or you have cos B minus cos C is equal to 0. So you can write cos B is equal to cos C, or you have B is equal to C. You have B is equal to C, or if you are taking its third factor, that means right here, or cos C minus cos A, that B is equal to 0. So cos C is equal to cos of A, or you have C is equal to A. So finally, you can write it in this way. Hence, A is equal to B, or B is equal to C, or C is equal to A. So you can write, hence triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Noted. Okay. Now, yes, so my side, the determinant topic is completed, in which the questions are like that. Yes, sometime prove the given result, or sometime find the value of the determinant, or sometime solve for x. Okay, so here you see the different types of questions, and some of questions which are based on the completely definition of the that means terms, okay, or its property, that we are 1 marks question. Okay, now the next topic is your application of determinant. So with the help of determinant, you can find the area of triangle, and also with the help of determinant, you can find you can solve a system of linear equation also, but that is also known as Cramer's rule, and that Cramer's rule is not in your syllabus. Okay, so that we skip out from CBSE. So that's why we are not studying all that things. Only here we study about the area of triangle. So yes, note it. How you find the area of triangle with the help of determinant? Yes, note. Yes, लिखो बेटा. Area of triangle. Area of triangle. Yes, write it. If A x1 y1, write in this way. If A x1 y1, B x2 y2, C x3 y3 are the vertices of triangle ABC, then area of triangle is given as, yes, write it. Then the area of triangle is given as, yes, it be represented by delta. Yeah. So given as delta is equal to 1 by 2, and within determinant, first column is the x coordinate of the points, vertices. Okay, so the first column, you write x1, x2, x3, and second column is the y coordinate of the vertices, so you write y1, y2, y3, and your third column is 1, 1, 1. Okay, so that gives the area of triangle. Understand? And the value of this determinant may be negative also. So you kept in your mind one thing. So the area of triangle can be taken in mod. Means the complete value of this area is taken in within mod, because here you can take only positive value. Okay, so that's why that gives the area of triangle. Now, sometimes the question are like that, so that the given points are collinear. So you know, if the area of triangle is 0, the given points are collinear. So if you want to prove that the given 3 points are collinear, so what you do in that case? Yes, you find the area of triangle. If its value is 0, then you can say that the given points are collinear. Okay, so there is an important formula here. area of triangle. Sometime 1 or 2 marks questions are asked from this topic, area of triangle. Okay, so so yes, trying to simplify how you find the area of triangle. So note it. Yes, using determinant. Yes, write the question, beta. Right question. Using determinant, find the area of triangle. Using determinant, find the area of triangle with vertices. With vertices. Yes, right. -3, 5. With vertices -3, 5, 3, -6, 3, -6, and 7, 2. And 7, 2. And you have to find the area of triangle by using determinant. Okay. So write it. Area of triangle is equal to 1 by 2 x1, x2, x3, y1, y2, y3, 1, 1, 1. Yes, note it. Now putting its value. So 1 by 2, here you have -3, 3, 7, 5, -6, 2, 1, 1, 1. Yes, expand it with respect to R1. So that is equal to 1 by 2, -3 into eliminating this one. So you have -6, -2, -5, and here you eliminate second column and first row. So you have 3 -7 plus 1 into, so you have 3 to just 6 plus 42 plus 42. Okay, simplifying it. So you have area of triangle. So 1 by 2, here you have 8, 3 are 24, and 4, 5 are 20, -20, sorry, plus 20 there, and yes, add it, 48. So check it, what is your result? Add it, 92.
92.
Yes, so 1 by 2 into 92, so that is equal to 46. So write it, 46 square unit. So 46 square unit is the area of triangle. Note it. Yes, right. Next question. Prove that the points P and write its coordinate A, B plus C. P, A, B plus C. Q, B, C plus A. And R, C, A plus B. C, A plus B are collinear. Here you have to show that the given points are collinear. Okay. Yes, trying to show that the given points are collinear. So when you say that any points are said to be collinear, means here you find the area of triangle PQR, and if its value is 0, then you can say that yes, PQR points are collinear. Understand? So write it. So area of triangle is equal to, here you know, 1 by 2. First you write formula x1, x2, x3, y1, y2, y3, 1, 1, 1. Enough. Now putting its value. So 1 by 2, here you have A, B, C, here B plus C, C plus A, and A plus B, and your third column is 1, 1, 1. Okay. Now applying property. So if you are applying property here, C2 replaced by C2 plus C1. C2 plus C1. So what you have? 1 by 2, and within determinant you can write A, B, C. Here you have A plus B plus C, A plus B plus C, and here you have A plus B plus C, 1, 1, 1. In this way, you have the result. Now taking A plus B plus C common, So you have 1 by 2 into a plus b plus c common. So your first column is a, b, c, second column is 1, 1, 1, and third is also 1, 1, 1. So you know the property of determinant, if the two columns are identical. So here you see that C2 and C3 are identical, so its value is 0. Okay, so write it here, you have 0, and write its region. Since C2 and C3 are identical, yes, write it, are identical. So here you see that C2 and C3 are identical, so its value is 0. और area of triangle की value 0 आ गई. So what it mean? So write it. Hence the given points are collinear. Hence the given points are collinear. You write in this way. Given points are collinear. Okay. And sometime the question is asked in such a way, by using determinant, find the equation of line which is passing through two given points. Okay, so by using determinant, find the equation of line passing through two given points. So how you find? Yes, note next question. Yes, write it. Find the equation of line. Find the equation of line joining the points. Find the equation of line joining the points A31, A31, B93, B93 using determinants. Using determinants. Here you have to find the value of, the equation of line which is passing through two points with the help of determinant. Understand? So just you see, draw the figure. Suppose here you have a line whose equation is required. Okay, and here it is given this line is passing through two given point A and B, whose coordinates are 3, 1 and 9, 3. Suppose that is given here 9, 3. 9, 3. Understand? Means the line is passing through two given points, and you already know that any equation of line contains the term of x and y also. And how you found that terms x and y, the terms of x and y, how you find that type of terms? Because x and y are the coordinate of general point. Actually, xy is the coordinate of general points. That's why here you take any general point P also whose coordinate is suppose xy. So here you suppose Pxy is any point lying on the line. So if you see the figure, what you have? A, B, P are collinear. A, B, P are collinear. So no doubt the area formed by A, B, P is 0. Okay, so here you applying the condition of collinearity and you will have your equation. Understand? So assume it. So let Pxy, write in this way, let Pxy be a point yes, right. Let Pxy be a point on the line. Be a point on the line. So A, B, P are collinear. A, B, P are collinear. So if A, B, P are collinear, so area of triangle is equal to 0. Area of triangle is equal to 0. Now applying its formula. So you have 1 by 2 within determinant you can write 3, 9, x, and here you write 1, 3, y, and 1, 1, 1 is equal to 0. Yes, simplifying the value of this determinant, you will have the equation of line. So 2 is multiplying here, so you have 0. So that is equal to 3 into 3 minus y minus 1 into you have 9 minus x and plus 1 into eliminating first and third column. So we have 9y. Yes, 9y minus 3x is equal to 0. So simplifying it. So here you have 9 minus 3y minus 9 plus x plus 9y minus 3x is equal to 0. 3x is equal to 0. So simplifying that, so 9 and 9 is cancelled out, and here you have 2x. So right here 2x is equal to 6y. 6y, or you can write x minus 3y is equal to 0. So x minus 3y is equal to 0 is the equation of line. So in this way, if the question in 2 marks are asked in such a way that find the equation of line joining the 2 points, okay, with the help of determinant, you use this method. Okay. Yes, right. Next question. Find the value of k. Find the value of k if the area of triangle find the value of k if the area of triangle with vertices minus 2 0 0 4 and 0k and 0k is 4 square unit. Is 4 square unit means here you have to find the value of k if the area of triangle is 4 square unit. Okay, so first you find the area of triangle formed by these vertices. Okay, so write it. Area of triangle is equal to 1 by 2 x1 x2 x3 y1 y2 y3 1 1 1. Okay, and yes, the area of this triangle is given as 4 square units. So write it here 4 square unit, and yes, putting its value, so you can write minus 2 0 0, and here you write 0 4 8 1 1 1 is equal to 8. That is equal to 8. You find its value. Now expand it with respect to C1. So what you have minus 2 into eliminating first row and first column. So you have 4 minus k. 4 minus k is equal to 8. Is equal to 8. Understand? So in this way, you have its value. Now if you multiplying, or you can cancel it also. So yes, 2, and this is here 4. So what you have, so here you have k minus 4. K minus 4 is equal to 4. K minus 4 is equal to 4. Here you have a result, but this k minus 4 is within mod. That is within mod. Understand? That k minus 4 is within mod. So here you have a result. Mod of k minus 4 is equal to 4. So if you remove its modulus value, so k minus 4 is equal to plus minus 4. So if you are taking positive value, so the value of k is 8, and if you are taking negative, here you have 0. So k is equal to 8 and k is equal to 0 is your required value. Okay, note it. So if the area of triangle is given, and yes, some unknown quantity is required, so always you take area of triangle, that means that we formed by determinant is within mod. Understand? And if you remove the modulus value, that be equal to plus minus times of the value which be given as the area. Understand? So yeah. Yes, last, it's last question. Note it. And yes, tomorrow always studying about the adjoint of square matrix and its property. Okay, so note it. If A x1 y1 yes right. If A x1 y1 B x2 y2 and C x3 y3. Yes, right in this way. If A x1 y1 B x2 y2 C x3 y3 are the vertices of an equilateral triangle, with side equal to a unit, small a, equal to a units, then prove that determinant of x1 x2 x3 y1 y2 y3 2 2 2 whole square is equal to 3a to the power 4. Means you have to prove this result, 3a to the power 4. Understand? So what you do, first you trying to find the area of triangle formed by these vertices. Understand? And here it is given the triangle is equilateral triangle. So the area of equilateral triangle is root 3a square by 4. Understand? So use it. So right, area of triangle is given as equilateral triangle. So you can write root 3a square by 4. That is the area of equilateral triangle. And here you applying the formula for determinant. So 1 by 2 x1 x2 x3 y1 y2 y3 1 1 1 and is equal to root 3a square by 4. Okay, so you cancel out. So here you have 2. Here you have 2. Understand? Now this 2 is multiplying to this one on left side. So 2 times of determinant x1 x2 x3 y1 y2 y3 1 1 1 is equal to root 3a square. Root 3a square you write in this way. Now what you do, this 2 is multiplying to third column. So you have determinant x1 x2 x3 y1 y2 y3 2 2 2 is equal to root 3a square. Now squaring both sides, you have your result. Squaring both sides, you have your required result. So you can write determinant of x1 x2 x3 y1 y2 y3 2 2 2 whole square is equal to 3a to the power 4. That we prove your result. In this way, here you prove your result. Okay, note it. Yes, you trying to.
Sir,
Yes, yes.
which chapter are coming in test?
Up to determinant means matrix and determinant from beginning from function to only relation chapters are not there.